I'm Ari Wolf with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Russell Wilson made some comments that may leave Seahawks fans sleepless in Seattle. The Pro Bowl QB said he'd like more input on who Seattle drafts and signs in free agency, especially after a season in which he was sacked 47 times. Here's what Wilson said when asked about those comments Tuesday.
Fans are going to want to know, are you frustrated with the Seahawks?
I'm frustrated getting hit too much. I'm frustrated with that,
Elsewhere, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes will undergo surgery Wednesday to repair a turf toe injury. He's expected to be fully recovered by the start of next season. And the NFL lost a legend with the passing of longtime coach Marty Schottenheimer. In his 20-year career, Schottenheimer had just 2 losing seasons and finished with the 7th most wins of any head coach in league history. Marty Schottenheimer was 77 years old. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Today on Hey Culligan, cleaner, safer drinking water. We got Chris in Cleveland.
Hey Culligan, I have a water pitcher. Is that safe?
Basic water pitchers are, let's say, passable, but a Culligan reverse osmosis system can do way more and help reduce lead, arsenic, something called pesticide runoff.
Hey Culligan?
Yeah, Chris?
I'll take one of those reverse
osmosis to get the mostest out of your drinking water. Chris, we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Is your prostate waking you up more often than your alarm clock? The fact is, the older you get, the more likely you'll have prostate problems, which can affect your everyday life. That's where Prostate Complete by Real Health comes in. Prostate Complete is the result of 20 years of experience as a leader in men's health. The powerful formula in Prostate Complete supports natural prostate function and reduced urinary urges for a better quality of life. Available at Walmart. Visit prostateoneperday.com for special offers. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Well, we are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro. Good day, sunshine. It's another beautiful day. Yes, let's enjoy. Well, as best we can, making sure that we adhere to all of the guidelines. Yeah, stay at home. Well, unless you have to, go to the grocery store for essentials. But the idea, and you can see on our website, and we will touch on that in our local news coverage, the numbers are trending down. But the numbers of active cases, which means people are, for the most part, being good about this, but it's not the time to let up. No, double down. Make sure that we make it through the process of everybody getting a vaccine and everybody being healthy as we build up herd immunity to this coronavirus thing that's going around. Yeah, okay. I mean, just an idea. Let's see, birthdays today. We have a few. Well, we have our big shot birthdays. Actor Robert Wagner is 91. Don Wilson plays guitar for The Ventures, 88. Singer Roberta Flack, 84. Singer Jimmy Merchant of Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers is 81. Well, if you flip the numbers around, 81, 18, yeah, he'd still be a teenager. And other birthdays today, bass player Bob Spaulding of The Ventures, 74, just a kid in that group. Corey Lirios of Pablo Cruz is 70. Actor Kathleen Beller is 65. Actor Laura Dern, Bruce Dern's little girl, is 54. Actor Jason Olive is 49. Actor Elizabeth Banks, 47. Actor Julia Peace Mitchell, 43. Actor Uzo Aduba is 40. Actor Stephanie Beatriz is 40. Actor Max Brown is 40. Actor Barry Sloan is 40. Actor Travante Rhodes, 31. Actor Emma Roberts is 30. Actor Mackenzie Vega 27. Actor Chloe Grace Moretz, 24. Actor Yara Shahidi is 21. Okay, those are the big shot birthdays. I've actually heard of a few of them. Our local birthdays coming up. Become a hunger warrior. Donate to the Imperial Valley Food Bank. The need for the IV Food Bank's backpack program has more than doubled during the pandemic. Through this program, schools distribute backpacks with needed items to make sure no kid or family goes hungry during the weekend when no school food service is available. It's tough enough being a kid. They don't need to have hunger be an issue. The Imperial Valley Food Bank needs your help. Become a hunger warrior. Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Alexandra Nava, Victor Lara, Liz Cordova, Madison Winkler, Erica Jimenez, Anna Vasquez, Eileen Cavill, Rebecca Aon, Cesar Del Rame, Cristina Delgado, Joan Jose, Joe Aguilar, Keith Smith, Christina Sandoval, Kimberly Denise Torres, Larry Iyer, Nikki Curtis, Tommy Golden, Tracy Miller, Victor Steven Cesena, Jose Luis Ramirez, and Jonathan Smith. Happy birthday from KXO. Well, happy birthday and many happy returns of the day. Birthdays are a good thing. Yeah, keep having birthdays. I know you're getting older, but you're still here. You're still with us. That's the good part. Oh, well. So what's going on around the Imperial Valley? Not much of anything. Yeah, some virtual events with the city. The city of El Centro, their signature event, the Mardi Gras Light Parade and celebration. Yeah, well, you can toss that one out. Yeah, but they are having the virtual Mad Dash and Swim 5K. You can do it your own pace or not and tell them you did. Nobody will know the difference. And also, well, tomorrow, a scavenger hunt. Virtual, yeah. We'll tell you about that coming up in the news right here. Virtual. Yeah, I'm sorry. Zoom meetings are not fun. And we're doing a lot of them these days, aren't we? Yes. And you know, just one of those things that, okay, that's the right way to do it. And everybody stays safe. Yeah, just don't get too close to the camera. Speaking of the camera, are you aware our morning news like this is available on our YouTube channel? Yeah, and you can subscribe. It's free. Go ahead and subscribe. And, well, let your friends and family outside of the valley know they can keep up on all of the latest local news by watching our YouTube channel. Yeah. I got out of television years ago because, well, if you've seen the YouTube channel, you know I definitely have a face for radio. We've got news. We're ready. World and California news headlines right now. Brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, you call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning. Call today and schedule a pre-season air conditioner tune-up.
CBS News Brief. Day 2 of Donald Trump's impeachment trial, and Americans may see for the first time footage from Capitol security cameras from January 6. CBS News correspondent Nancy Cortez has more on what the prosecution is planning.
They are going to say that it wasn't simply an errant comment here or there, but a campaign of lies that led to an uprising from his followers that left a half a dozen people dead.
Much of the nation is bracing for extreme cold and hazardous conditions. Meteorologist David Parkinson.
We have seen cars coated in ice roadways and ice in Little Rock in Arkansas. And there's the potential for that as far south as Dallas and Oklahoma City. Freezing rain is the name of the game there.
Chicago teachers have agreed to return to the classroom. Reporter Mugo Odigwe.
The agreement includes a plan to vaccinate 1,500 staff members each week.
Classes will resume in March. CBS News Brief. I'm Cammie McCormick.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Rock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news. Dodger Stadium with a 7,000 vaccine surplus Tuesday. Apparently, people heard LA County health officials saying they were only going to administer second doses because of low supply and didn't seek appointments at the stadium site, which is run by the city, and did have first doses available. The county's still struggling.
Right now, we're thinking of extending just second dose appointments up until March 1st. And this is in order to cover every single person that has received their first dose.
NTSB investigators say the pilot of the helicopter that crashed last year, killing Kobe Bryant and 8 others, had nearly broken through the clouds when the aircraft banked and plunged into a hillside.
It was the beginning of a series of events that ended 2 minutes later with the tragic loss of the helicopter, its pilot, and all 8 passengers.
Board Chairman Robert Sumwalt says Ari Zabayan wasn't licensed to fly in such conditions. Investigation continuing into an oil spill off Point Richmond. Not clear how much of the Chevron refinery's line's oil got into the water. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today. Better yet, call them today and schedule a pre-season air conditioner checkup.
I like a bed that's really firm.
I need something a little softer than that. Rest easy. With the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed, you can both adjust your comfort with your Sleep Number setting.
Can it really help me fall asleep faster?
Yes, by gently warming your feet. Okay, but can it help keep us asleep? It senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you effortlessly comfortable. Sleep Number, proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. And now, during the Ultimate Sleep Number event, save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 Limited Edition Smart Bed, plus special financing on all smart beds, only for a limited time. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Rock Stars at Home, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. If you're Paul McCartney and you're downright bored during quarantine, what do? You record a brand new album at home.
I just started cleaning out my cupboards. Wait a minute, what about that song last year that I started but never got to finish? Let's have a look at that.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They've got 2 locations in the valley, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue right next to Food for Less in El Centro. Well, the COVID-19 numbers released yesterday. Eli has those numbers.
Number of COVID-related deaths increases. COVID-related deaths must be confirmed before they are added to the COVID dashboard. County Public Health says it could take days to confirm a death was contributed to the virus. As of Tuesday morning, the number of COVID-related deaths was at 573, 12 more than what was reported Monday. Thursday's number of active COVID-19 cases in Imperial County continues to decline. According to the Tuesday report, there were 589 active cases as compared to 611 reported on Monday. There are currently 40 COVID patients hospitalized in Imperial County, down 3 from the previous report. There are 2 ICU beds available in the county. The new cases per day per 100,000 population is at 29.44, down from 30.39 reported Monday. The positivity rate is also down, currently at 20.66% as compared to 21.96% reported previously.
And in other news on the local scene, the IID will hold a special board meeting today. It's a closed session. The meeting will be to discuss existing litigation pertaining to the IID versus Riverside County. The closed session meeting at Condon Auditorium beginning at 1 o'clock this afternoon. KXO News time is 7:43. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Well, Eli has information about a blood drive.
Blood drive in the Imperial Valley. There is a blood drive scheduled for Thursday. El Centro Regional Medical Center will host a blood drive from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the ECRMC Medical Office Building on Ross Avenue next to the hospital. Walk-ins are welcome, but to avoid long wait times, you may want to make an appointment. Social distancing will be maintained and face masks are required at all times. All donors will be screened at the entrance to the building. Appointments may be scheduled by calling 1-800-879-4484. That's 1-800-879-4484, or by visiting LST or LStream, LSTREAM.org.
And in other news, trainings and webinars available through the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. The Imperial Valley Small Business Development Center is offering live trainings and on-demand sessions available daily. Topics include SBA loan application assistance, industry-specific guidelines for COVID-19 and recovery, as well as adapting for COVID-19. You can contact IVEDC or the Small Business Development Center for more information. That's it for page one of the local news. Page one, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
It's the grand opening of Furniture Depot at 522 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Mike from Primo's Furniture has moved to a space 3 times as big with even deals. They carry brand names, Ashley, and custom furniture, appliances, and decor. They offer 18 months financing and up to 12 months layaway. Mike at Furniture Depot will beat any prices. Come see him at 522 North Imperial Avenue next to Smart & Final in El Centro. It's the grand opening of Furniture Depot.
And it's page two of the local news. Page two, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto. No, it's brought to you by David and Jose. Yeah, David H. West Insurance Services. You got questions about life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning? See David or Jose at David H. West Insurance Services. El Centro Police recovered another stolen car Saturday and made 2 arrests. The car reported stolen at about 9 Saturday morning from the 1600 block of Barbara Drive in El Centro. Shortly before noon Saturday, El Centro police officers on patrol located the car in the area of a motel in the 400 block of Wake Avenue. Officers detained 2 suspects, Robert Avila, 30, of El Centro, and 23-year-old Alexis Flores, also of El Centro. As officers were interviewing the pair, motel staff told police that some military-type ordnance was in the motel room. The immediate area was evacuated. El Centro Fire Department and Imperial County Fire Department bomb squad were called in to assist officers. After declaring the ordnance was safe, officers conducted a probation compliance check on Avila, his motel room, and his property. During the search, officers located the keys to the stolen car, stolen checks, and other items, including methamphetamine. A search of the stolen car turned up an illegally modified shotgun and ammunition. Avila was arrested and booked at Imperial County Jail as a felon in possession of a firearm, as well as possession of the methamphetamine and stolen checks. Flores was issued a citation for possession of methamphetamine and possession of a stolen vehicle. El Centro Police are actively investigating the origins of the stolen ordnance. Well, beware of COVID vaccine scams. Eli has more.
Beware of COVID vaccine scams. Law enforcement officials are warning people about online scams offering COVID-19 vaccine. The Department of Homeland Security says that there is a growing number of sites on Facebook and other social media offering COVID-19 vaccine for sale. The online sites are not legitimate. There are no COVID vaccines approved for use in the United States that are available online. One site tried to sell an investigator a vaccine produced by the Chinese lab Sinovac. Even if the vaccine were legitimate, it is not approved for use in the United States. The bottom line, according to Homeland Security investigations, there is no legitimate vaccine for sale on the internet or social media.
The Imperial Valley rocking a bit. 2 more earthquakes reported late yesterday afternoon. The first, magnitude 3.5, recorded at 5:01 p.m. The second followed at 5:27 p.m., also a magnitude 3.5. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, both shakers had an epicenter about 7 miles west-northwest of Calipatria. And, there's been another coronavirus casualty. Eli has the story.
Carne Asada Run, a coronavirus casualty. The COVID-19 pandemic has hit another traditional event. The Sunrunners Car Club has decided to cancel the 2021 Carne Asada Run car show scheduled for March. The traditional car show has annually brought together classic cars and hot trotters from throughout Southern California, Arizona, and Nevada. The showrunners say that they are moving forward with planning and scheduling the next Carne Asada Run for March 19th, 2022.
KXO News Time, 7:50.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 660-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
According to the National Weather Service, dry conditions with above normal temperatures are expected through most of the work week, with Thursday being the warmest day. Weather disturbance later this week will result in cooler temperatures, breezy to windy conditions, and a slightly increased chance of precipitation. However, the overall odds of impactful weather through the next 7 days remains low. Our high yesterday, 70. The low, 43. Sunny today with a high near 77. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Mostly clear tonight, around 49. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm after midnight. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 81. Light wind becoming west about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. We have 53 degrees downtown, 63% relative humidity. The wind is calm. And that's it for page 2 of the local news by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. and now on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a 5-minute podcast highlight of the show or the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, the Pistons beat up on the Nets, 122-111. Heat slipped by the Knicks, 98-96. Pelicans pounded the Rockets, 130-101. Warriors whipped the Spurs, 114-91. Jazz jumped on the Celtics, 122-108. Trailblazers topped the Magic, 106-97. And the 76ers They clobbered the Kings 119-111. Meanwhile, the Dallas Mavericks say they've stopped playing the national anthem before home games at the direction of owner Mark Cuban. The Mavericks do not plan to resume the tradition to play the national anthem before games in the future.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
And the Kansas City Chiefs have placed outside linebacker coach Britt Reed on administrative leave following last week's accident that left a 5-year-old girl in critical condition. The 35-year-old Reed, son of Chiefs head coach Andy Reid, acknowledged to police he was driving the vehicle that collided with 2 other cars, including the one with the 5-year-old inside. Andy Reid said this week that Britt Reed underwent surgery but wasn't more specific. Baseball just around the corner. Yeah. Pitchers and catchers, spring training. Yeah. It's coming up. Yeah. Pitchers and catchers will report beginning February 17th. Full squad workout starting the week of February 22nd. Yeah, so get ready for small ball. And that's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Systems, a locally owned security service protecting your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Millions of struggling renters caught a much-needed break when the moratorium on evictions was extended through the end of March, but many landlords across the U.S., that's a nightmare. It's important to recognize that after 10 months of severe economic distress, job loss, and decline in rent collections, everyone is hurting, said Bob Pinniger, President and CEO of the National Apartment Association, an industry group representing property owners. By extending the moratoriums further, he said, it leaves landlords and property managers saddled with the financial burden of providing housing to America's 40 million renters without sufficient resources to do so, and they leave residents to accrue even more debt. Well, who would have thunk that General Motors would have a better 2020 than 2019? Despite the pandemic that initially appeared to be a body blow for the auto industry, that's exactly what happened. Last year, GM and other automakers were hurt by pandemic-fueled temporary plant closures earlier in the year, but car sales at both GM and across the industry bounced back sooner than anyone expected. The bounce back caught GM and its rivals off guard, and they're paying the price. Yeah, well, automakers cut back on computer chip orders early last year, and now they don't have enough. Dow Jones Industrials right now off 14 points. The S&P 500 down 9, and the NASDAQ is off 90 points as well.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 77, west wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming north this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 49, southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm after midnight. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 81, light wind becoming west about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. And right now we have 52 degrees, 62% relative humidity, the wind calm. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, now offering 24-hour-a-day post boxes. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Kokopah Casino is open for business 24 hours a day and committed to your safety. Play in comfort and cleanliness on the Kokopah Casino floor, featuring all your favorite games, properly spaced and meeting social distancing guidelines. Relax and play at the friendliest casino in Yuma, making sure you're comfortable with constant disinfection, safety precautions, and welcoming smiles for your visit. Winning is just around the corner at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News brought to you by the El Centro Regional Medical Center. We're ready and open.
Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kafin. Expect more new video and evidence that hasn't been publicly revealed before as impeachment managers make their case today against former President Trump at his Senate trial. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
They are going to argue that actually the president goes back to when he first began claiming that this election was rigged, that it was stolen, that it was fraudulent. They are going to say that it wasn't simply an errant comment here or there, but a campaign of lies that led to an uprising from his followers.
CBS's Major Garrett on the Trump defense.
They've already said what they're going to argue. The president has a First Amendment right to talk about things he thinks are important, and he didn't incite. There's nothing directly insightful about his language on that day. They will not deal with the long-running campaign to undermine confidence in the election itself.
The health officials say cases of the coronavirus variant first seen in the UK are now doubling in this country about every 10 days. CBS's Carter Evans.
Dr. Anthony Fauci's really been warning about this. He's saying there's evidence that people who've recovered from the coronavirus can get reinfected with these variants. And that's why there's more urgency than ever to speed up our vaccine rollout. So more people have some measure of protection and the virus will have less of an opportunity to mutate. It's also going to give vaccine developers time to work on boosters.
The ex-girlfriend of former Seattle Seahawks lineman Chad Wheeler is speaking out about the assault she says she suffered at his hands last month. Alia Taylor was on CBS this morning.
I still have to regularly get my concussion checked. I have bolts and a steel plate I'm going to have forever in my arm. I'm going to have to deal with this the rest of my life.
Wheeler has pleaded not guilty in the criminal case. Mass transit may be good for the environment, but as CBS's Jim Krasula tells us, some findings indicate it may not be so healthy for those of us who use it often.
Researchers say they were stunned by the unsafe levels of air pollution in the nation's mass transit subway systems. They found that commuters in New York and New Jersey are subjected to the highest levels of pollution. Philadelphia had the cleanest subway system air, but it still poses serious health hazards.
It's been bitter cold in the upper half of the country. Some temperatures were below zero this morning. CBS News meteorologist Jeff Baradelli says it's creeping south.
The polar vortex is going to pay us a visit, and it is not going to be a very pleasant guest, unfortunately, bringing with it the coldest air in the world right now, down Canada and all the way down to Texas.
Warm enough in Tampa today for a boat parade to honor the Super Bowl winning Buccaneers. Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 32 points. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Allstate now has deeper savings, and deeper savings require deep thoughts and a deep voice, like mine. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise, and save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. As someone once said, saving today is money tomorrow. That's deep.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Okay, set it down over there and then go to Bay 5.
Indeed knows unexpected growth can stretch your business thin.
We need to keep going to finish.
Like Amir's warehouse. To expand capacity, he needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
Some big names are being employed in Britain to tout the COVID vaccine.
My name is Elton John.
Little less showbiz, Elton.
My name is Elton.
The COVID vaccine PSA has Elton John auditioning for a COVID vaccine PSA.
Just kind of pretend that you're having the vaccine from a nurse.
Unsuccessfully. Unlike...
My name is Michael Caine. I've just had a vaccine for COVID. It didn't hurt.
In fact, Britain's now vaccinated some 13 million citizens, more than the entire EU combined.
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Sir Michael. Claire, let the little fella know he didn't get the job.
Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
Album sales have surged more than 100% for country performer Morgan Wallen after his record company suspended him and radio stations dropped songs after he was caught on video shouting the N-word. He has apologized. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Maybe you've heard about MediShare and you know what it is. It's the affordable alternative to health insurance, but you've wondered, can I really save a significant amount of money on my monthly health care bills? And the answer is an emphatic yes, you can. You can save a lot of money, whether it's just for you or for an entire family. MediShare has an option for you. In fact, the typical family saves $500 a month switching to MediShare. And it really is the gold standard when it comes to healthcare sharing. You get free telehealth services. You get a huge network of doctors. You get great customer support. And you get the sense of security that comes from being a part of 400,000 people who share not just each other's medical bills, but purpose, too. MediShare is a community of Christians who pull together and pray for each other, which is very refreshing right now. If you want more info, it's so simple. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Call 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
At El Centro Regional Medical Center, we're ready and open to care for you and your family. We want to assure you that ECRMC is doing everything possible to keep you safe and healthy. As part of these efforts, we now offer the convenience of telemedicine. Skip the waiting room and visit your doctor on your phone, tablet, or computer instead. Don't delay the care you need. Make an appointment today by calling us at 760-482-5000. ECRMC, open to care.
CBS News brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center. ECRMC, open to care.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Present to you with this year's Choice YouTuber Award,
Carroll Buckley.
Prepare to get rocked.
That was unbelievable. AM 1230 KXO.
1230